what it thinks are the 10 best cyberpunk movies on.
Oh, this is going to be tough for me to
These
even
are
think of 10.
ranked 1 through 10.
Okay.
There's at least, I think, 3 movies on here where I said WTF like out loud.
They're not even cyberpunks?
No, they are, but they're not movies that I would put on this list.
Okay. But this is all time?
But I
Okay,
do
it's
think
gonna be
it's
hard.
worth mentioning that even though cyberpunk is, I think, a huge part of like popular consciousness and popular sci-fi,
Yeah.
there's not that many
No.
excellent cyberpunk
There's
movies.
not.
But there's an honorable mentions here.
Uh-huh.
1 or 2, or I would even say 3 or 4 of the honorable mentions are better than like half the movies on the list.
Cyberpunk movies. Let's start with number 1 is probably going to be Blade Runner.
Yep.
Is Blade Runner 2049 on there?
It is not. Which I would honestly put on a list.
Yeah, put it.
But it's one of those things where, like, I'm sure ChatGPT is like in the same way that a film critic would think, like, we can't put the movie and the sequel on here, so we'll just put one. Yeah.
Is Akira on there?
Akira is number 4.
Okay, that makes sense. It's just so tough to think
I might
what
put
is
it at number 2, personally.
What is classified as cyberpunk with that?
Well, it's interesting too because there's a movie that I believe is glaringly missing.
Mm-hmm. The Matrix.
That's at number 2.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Number 3, Cyberpunk. You're gonna have to help me out. Give me the year. Let's see if I can guess with.
Okay, I'll give you 2 hints for number 3.
Okay.
95.
Okay.
And it's a movie we watched for the podcast.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell?
Yep.
Okay.
Which I honestly think Akira is a better movie, but whatever.
So Ghost in the Shell's 3 and Akira's 4?
Yep.
Okay. What about number 5? What year did it come out?
87.
87. RoboCop.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
You want more hints?
Yeah. Next one.
Number 6, 95.
Again, 95?
And it's a live action film. I've never seen it. I know that you have.
Strange Days?
Yes.
Okay. That's way too high for me personally.
And number 6 of like the greatest cyberpunk films of all time. Yeah. The
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't see Terminator above it.
Terminator.
Terminator's not on the list.
Well, maybe they're not classifying it.
But how is RoboCop if Terminator's not?
I don't classify RoboCop as cyber, right?
In my mind, I know we've talked about this before, so I'm sorry if you watch this channel not flogging a dead horse. In my mind, there's 2 distinct types of cyberpunk. There is Blade Runner,
Yeah.
Matrix, like virtual world, robots, like
Yeah.
heavy cyberpunk. And then there's movies like RoboCop and Terminator, where it is a recognizable modern day world that has cyberpunk technology put into it, right? So then, like, for instance,
Terminator 2's not on there, I'm assuming.
no.
Okay.
And in
it's not
my
classified
mind,
yet.
the Neil Blomkamp movies would all be cyberpunk.
Oh, like District 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what number are we on?
7.
What
And this
year
is
did
a
it come
movie
out?
where I think a lot of people would bang their head against the wall.
What year did it come out?
95.
Again?
Yes. And
I'm not even.
Keanu Reeves is in it.
95 Keanu Reeves. What did he do in 95? A Scanner Darkly? No,
That was much later.
That's
Yeah.
later. I don't even know if he's in it. 95 Keanu Reeves. Dude, I don't even know.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay. I mean, I know I've heard them film. I might have seen it 30 years ago. But like,
7.
that's ridiculous. That is not better than.
It's just
I know-
ridiculous.
I know Upgrade's not even going to be on there.
Okay, I would argue.
Upgrade should definitely.
I
be on
watched Johnny Mnemonic relatively recently.
there. Yeah,
I think Nemesis is better than Johnny Mnemonic.
that's not good.
Upgrade is on honorable mentions.
Okay. So what am I on? I'm a 7?
Yeah.
What year did it come out?
No, you're on 8. Johnny
Okay.
Mnemonic was 7. I don't think you're gonna know 8. It's a Japanese movie. It came out in 1989.
89?
Yeah.
Tetsuo?
Yeah, look at
Uh,
that.
I know stuff.
Hog pig. Okay.
Okay.
9 is just I like 9, but it's befuddling to me that it's on here.
Okay, what year?
2012.
2012. Man, it's going to be hard for me to get that.
Carl Urban's in it.
Oh, Dread?
Yeah.
Dread's a great movie.
It is, but it's just weird to me that it's on here.
Yeah, it's a straight up action sci-fi. I wouldn't
It's a
I mean,
cyberpunk world,
Yeah.
but nothing about the movie
But
feels
technically,
cyberpunk.
anything post-apocalyptic or futuristic or dystopian could be a cyberpunk
Yeah.
world in that case. So, great movie. I don't know if I'd put it on this list,
Number
especially if that's on there. Why isn't Terminator on there?
Right.
Yeah.
Or 1,000 other movies.
Yeah. Or
that-
all right. Number 10. What year?
2019.
2019.
Well,
That's
and you know what's
recent.
another movie that's not on here? AI, the Steven Spielberg movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I would argue is better than a lot of the movies that are on here.
2019. What came out? 2019?
Directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, is it Alita?
Yeah.
Mm,
So the honorable mentions
okay.
are Upgrade,
Should be up on the. I put Upgrade up there over several films.
Same. Total Recall.
Put that up there over several films.
Same. Minority Report.
Towards the end
I would
of that
put that.
list,
Yes.
probably.
Same.
Yeah.
This is odd to me. Elysium. And you know that I'm a huge Neil Blomkamp fan, but of his like
Mm.
heavy cyberpunk movies,
Yeah.
I think District 9 and Chappie are better.
I'm guessing they're saying just because there's like the whole other like.
Yeah.
place
Well,
that
no,
they're
I mean,
getting
like,
to, maybe,
there's like
but-
the element of the robot police officers,
Yeah.
and there's like the bodysuit that he puts on. Like, it is very cyberpunk.
So what is the top 10? Read it
And but
for us.
let me tell you the other honorable
Okay.
mention,
Oh yeah, there's more. Okay.
which is I think significantly better than a lot of that list. Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, Ex Machina's better.
So here's the list: Blade Runner number 1,
That makes sense.
The Matrix number 2,
Okay, I get
Ghost
it.
in the Shell 3,
Mm,
Akira 4,
okay.
RoboCop 5,
Yeah.
Strange Days 6,
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic 7. Sorry. It's almost like what was the sci-fi movie at the
Oh, Under Your Skin. Or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. Holy
Um,
hell.
Tetsuo Iron Man at 8,
Uh-huh.
Dread at 9, and Alita is number 10.
You know, like Nemesis could be on there somewhere. It's a fun movie. Crap, I was about to say a
But
cyberpunk
don't
movie
you
that I
think
really
District 9 is better than a lot of these movies?
liked. Yeah. Of those 10, I would remove Johnny Mnemonic for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it's tough for me. Like, I love RoboCop,
I haven't
but like,
seen Alita, but my instinct
I
is
would
to
remove
it.
Alita.
But Blade Runner 2049 is
Should
not
be
on
on
there.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's tough for me,
Like I said, AI. Like, don't you think that the Spielberg movie is better than a lot of these movies?
and it's like, do I remove? How is RoboCop there, but Terminator's not?
that makes no sense.
And
no.
do I like
Yeah.
Terminator more than RoboCop? I think so.
They're like neck and neck. For
yeah.
me,
So it's like,
But then Running Man. But what about this is an interesting.
Escape from New York would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
should be on
Well,
there.
Videodrome.
If you classify Cyberpunk,
I think you
it
could.
would definitely
I
put it up
think
there.
you could make the argument that Scanners, which came out in 1980
Yeah.
and was shot in 79, is like proto cyberpunk because there's a scene in that movie. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Scanners, there's a scene in that movie where a guy uses a telephone line to download. He's like downloading information from a computer. In the same way in the Matrix, they plug the thing in the back of your head and you download information from a computer. Like, and
Should
I
be on
would.
there.
I'm not sure I would argue that Scanners is a full blown cyberpunk film, but I do think it was
Videodrome's
way
so
ahead of its
good.
time. The Videodrome should totally be on there.
I mean, that's the other two. The other list that ChatGPT did for us, I think, were better.
Much better.
This one, I mean, I get most of the films on this list except Johnny Mnemonic and Alita.
So I have one more question.
I don't hate Alita, but it's not better than all the honorable
No.
mentions. So
Cloud Atlas has a
remember it.
cyberpunk section.
I don't remember the film at all.
So let's just. I mean, Cloud Atlas is a movie made up of I think 6 different stories.
I don't. Yeah.
If one of those stories, which consumes maybe 30 minutes of screen time, is a cyberpunk story, does that mean the movie is cyberpunk or not?
I would say no. I would say the whole.
I agree with you.
theme,
I just think it's interesting.
either the whole theme or the whole plot of the film has to revolve around that sort of thing.
Yeah, and Escape from New York is definitely cyberpunk, right?
Yeah, I would have Escape from New York on there. I would put Blade Runner 2049 on there. I would put Upgrade on there, which I
Demolition
think
Man?
is great. If you classify Demolition Man,
I mean, it kinda is, right?
Terminator.
Terminator
May-
2.
Maybe
like,
maybe Terminator 2. You're like that's just way too much action. But Terminator 1 is a slasher sci-fi cyberpunk film, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be. I would definitely put Terminator on there, high up there too,
Same.
right? Because it's great.
I mean, I would put Terminator in the top 3 to 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge anime person, so I'd slide
I-
Kira and Ghost in the Shell way down.
I think Ghost in the
I'd get
Shell is-
crucified if I omit it. So it's like
Ghost in
gotcha.
yeah, well, but then there is the argument to be made that supposedly the Wachowskis wanted to make an adaptation of Ghost in the Shell
Mhm.
and were unable to get
So they just made
the,
Matrix.
the rights to it, and so they made the Matrix instead, which is essentially, I mean, obviously Ghost in the Shell takes place in our world and a human consciousness is placed in an artificial body, but it's the same idea of like taking the consciousness and placing it in a
Yeah.
foreign body, and then that, which is the same concept essentially as Altered Carbon, where you have the
I love the
stacks,
first season.
and the first season is so good. I read that book, and now I'm reading the second book in the series by Richard Morgan, which is
I really,
can't remember the title.
I
of it, but-
really, I get the whole thing about anthologies.
yeah.
I just don't think series that are anthologies
Oh, Broken Angels is the second
work
book.
very well in streaming formats or any kind of TV show because if
Well,
you're-
but it's the same character because his brain is taken out of his
Yeah,
stack.
but we're looking and
No,
we're
I know.
seeing
We're
a
seeing
different
it's
actor,
a different
right?
actor. Yeah.
My thing with that is like, you watch a season and you love it, and then next year you're like pumped for that show to come back, and it's just completely different with different people.
And I will
And it's
say
like
this.
it's such a big letdown.
I really like Anthony Mackie,
Yeah,
but I thought the second season the writing was like really not good.
they probably waited like 2 or 3 years to release it. Had a whole new team. The first season had you shit your pants. I know you didn't. You're smiling. I know what you're doing.
I'm just listening to you.
Why? You know what I'm gonna say? You're shitting your pants.
Oh, I can't.
This is gonna be juice. Yeah. The first season had that female detective. She's so hot.
Pervert.
She's so hot.
Pervert.
She's petite.
Pervert.
Pigs. Yeah, she is so hot.
But it's also like
I like the actor too. Joel
Kinnaman. Yeah.
He's
I
got
like
a
him
cool
too.
presence because he's like tall and
Yeah.
big and like fit, and like when he's like fighting and doing the action
Yeah.
sequences, you feel like, okay, this person could actually do these things.
Richard Morgan, I should say, has written some really good. Have you read any of his books? Do you read?
I don't read books.
He wrote a book called Market Forces that was really good. And then I read Altered Carbon, and yeah. Anyway,
But that was fun. I liked some of those films, and some of them I don't like.
and now we have an infinite well of.
Now we have
We could just ask ChatGPT for any fucking list of anything ever.